What it do, YouTube? It's Ty Fetty with the Fetty back at y'all with another video, man. Y'all know why we here. To handle business, but before we handle that business, man, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it again, bro. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to say it one more. Matter of fact, like, comment, subscribe. Before I gotta beat you up, man, y'all know what's going on. We got the biggest rapper gang war that took countless lives. I think this joint about 42 Dugg and how he beefing with Sada Baby on the Detroit side. See, I ain't even know that, and I rock with Dugg. You know, we can't be fucked with records over here. So with that being said, let's tap in, man. Let's get it.
Detroit rappers 42 Dugg and Sada Baby's feud has led to countless deaths, including innocent family members caught in the crossfire. Their deadly beef takes the cutthroat nature of the rap game to a whole new level.
So like, 42 Dugg been in the like the blogs and shit recently, right? Because they saying Offset went in his pockets or whatever the case may be. And, you know, some people might look at 42 Dugg like, bro, he 5'2", bro. He ain't nothing out here in the streets, this, that, and the other. Bro, I'll be honest, bro. Just from what I know and what I seen and, like, just how this go, bro, if you beefing, bro, and niggas can't put no dirt on your name, no smut on your name, bro, you something, bro. Or if you went and did a bid up the road, like in prison, and it ain't nothing on your name, like you a snitch, you a rat, you did this, bro, you solid, bro, you thorough, bro, period. I don't care how little, how big, how famous, bro, like, it means something, bro, when a nigga don't got no dirt on you, bro, straight up. And if they did, we'd know about it, or somebody would have came out and said it, bro. No cap.
The ongoing conflict between the rappers' respective gangs has lasted over 15 years, with the shooting outside a parole office sparking an all-out battle. Members of 42 Dugg's gang were silenced before they could testify against their rivals in court, leading to even more violence. It's a tragic tale of gang warfare that spilled over into the music industry with devastating consequences. Growing up on the east side of Detroit's notorious 6 Mile area, 42 Dugg is all too familiar with the gang lifestyle. His involvement with street gangs has landed him in trouble with the law ever since a young age.
Prison. When I was in jail, I did 6 years. I had 4.5 years for carjacking. Ended up doing 6 for in the house.
While rumors with his gang affiliation has
Like,
swirled,
damn,
he's known to
cuz.
have connections to the 6 Mile 42 Hustle Boys, a subset of the Crips. At a young age of only 15, Dugg was already entrenched in street life. Eventually, he got caught and sentenced to 4 years in prison for carjacking and felony firearms possessions. That was back in 2010. Unfortunately, trouble didn't stop there for 42 Dugg. An altercation with an inmate during his prison stint added another 2 years to his sentence, turning his 4-year bid into a 6-year ordeal. However, this setback ultimately had a positive effect on his life.
I'm not going with you. I'll be back. I'm not gonna go.
He took the time behind bars to write rap lyrics, and upon his release, he was determined to make a name for himself in the music industry. His early track, Mama I'm Sorry, was a source of inspiration that kept him going. His hard work paid off when he met Lil Baby over a dice game and was subsequently introduced to Yo Gotti, who signed him to both 4PF and CMG record labels. Tracks You the One and We Paid made quite some noise, as both Baby and Gotti are well-established rappers. 42 Dugg wasn't the only Detroit native out there who was making a name for himself in the rap game. At the same time that Dugg was writing bars, we had Sada Baby, who came to the scene with a lot of potential of his own.
Personal opinion, I never really rocked with Sada Baby music, bro. It just ain't never. He had that one joint, big ass shotgun, look like Lori Markkinen. But besides that, bro, I can't really get with it. I don't know why. I don't know if it just ain't me, but I just don't like it. But 42 Dugg, he crank. 42 Dugg know what he doing in that studio, bro. I'm telling you.
Sada grew up in the 7 Mile east side of
No
Detroit,
cap.
unlike 42 Dugg. However, he didn't join a gang until he was 22 years old, which doesn't occur that often, as most rappers develop their gang affiliations sooner rather than later.
You know what I'm saying? We plug each other with plays. We treat each other's street problems as each other's own. You feel me? Like,
regardless, due to his street affiliations, he was persuaded to join and represent the Bloods. He also has connections to the Crips through his Crip cousin Icewear Bezo. Sada linked up with some dope artists too. However, he chose a different type of artist to link up with, compared with 42 Dugg. He's done tracks with real street dudes like King Von and Fredo Bang. Preston was the one that Sada made with Von, and the Fredo Bang collab track went by the name of Big Steppo, all big tracks to this very day. In Detroit's music scene, both 42 Dugg and Sada Baby are recognized as artists who will continue their city's musical legacy. However, the cause of their feud and the one aspect that links their fate in this conflict is their place of origin. For years, there's been a gang rivalry between the 6 Mile East Side Hustle Boys and the 7 Mile East Side Bloods, which automatically put them on opposing sides. But it wasn't until T Grizzly came up with Dugg and Sada that problems started emerging. T's another rapper from Detroit, ignited the conflict between them. See, T got involved in the hood politics despite being a part of the streets himself. Many believe that he should have known better and that this was a big mistake. However, it's also believed that T was in it for the moolah and didn't really care about the drama that would follow. Ultimately, his interest was building his brand and providing for those who were close to him. That's no different from what other hustlers like Young Dolph did. It's a matter of creating something out of nothing, and nobody can judge him for that. Grizzly collaborated with 42 Twins on a song called Secrecy, and after that, Grizzly signed Sada Baby to his record label, which sparked conflict between Sada and the 42 gang due to affiliating with both sides.
Niggas be speaking so much indirect on this shit. I'm just keep this shit 100, dog. When you with it, bro, it don't matter what level you on, or none of that shit. This not about no rap or no fame, bro. This be real, bro. I got then died, prison, and died over this shit.
This led to a heated exchange between 42 Twins and Grizzly. The situation escalated to the point where death threats were being exchanged between the two, laying the groundwork for the conflict to spill over into the careers of Sada Baby and 42 Dugg.
Also, shots fired into an SUV, killing the manager and family member of a popular Detroit rapper.
I remember that.
Partnership between T Grizzly and Sada Baby dissolved after Sada's aunt, who was their mutual manager, became involved in the ongoing street feud with one of Sada's opponents, resulting in her becoming a victim. However, T continued to maneuver the feud by maintaining his connection with the 42 Dugg and even released a track called MWBL. From Sada's point of view, this was pure treachery, and even after being dropped from Grizzly's label, the feud with 42 continued on. This became evident after a party in Detroit where 42 Dugg and his gang performed a diss track on stage while Sada was present to perform as well. The whole thing did not go by unnoticed. The whole 42 performing this on stage at T Grizzly birthday bash is a moment in Detroit history. Many believe that the tensions would escalate.
Crazy, bruh.
But fortunately, things did not erupt into physical altercations. However, this incident added more fuel to the already burning fire when rumors surfaced that 42 Dugg was involved in the robbery that led to Sada Baby losing his chain and other belongings, along with his own gun. Sada further exposed this rumor when he was publicly stating on Instagram that he does not associate with Cleveland rapper Doughboy. Doughboy is a rapper from Cleveland, Ohio, who kicked things off in rap as early as 2012 with his mixtape Boys in the Hood. Later, he made a name for himself and signed to Future's record label Free Bands. Even though Doughboy doesn't represent the same block or city, he became entangled himself in the beef between Dugg and Sada and became a target on Sada's scope. Doughboy responded to confronting Sada Baby in a video, urging him to reveal the truth about the robbery incident.
When we linked up, when I saw you that day, what happened? Why you don't like me? What happened? Tell the people why you don't like me. I've been quiet this whole time. It's been so long. I ain't said.
Sada, on the other hand,
Hey, this is interesting, y'all.
42 Dugg and Doughboy, alleging that their claims were also fabricated for attention. However, Doughboy eventually disclosed what actually happened in the streets. If you let fans provoke you to keep speaking on you should have been left alone, then you were goofy. After Doughboy publicly acknowledged Sada Baby being robbed, 42 Dugg wasted no time and responded and laughing at the alleged truth being exposed. Sada, on the other hand, remained consistent in sticking with his own story.
Nah, this is
Claiming it was
crazy.
all clout chasing. Despite the loss of T Grizzly's aunt, the tension between the two rappers only escalated due to their pride and ego, especially since they both represented Detroit.
I was cool at the fact that he had let me hear his album before it came out. So I get if he was gonna include.
Sada continued to disrespect Dugg, even hinting at him being a poor performer in an interview after the release of Big Sean's Friday Night Cypher track.
Today 420, man, we blowing healthy blood.
It seems like the beef between Sada Baby
Damn.
and 42 Dugg is still ongoing, with both sides taking shots at each other in interviews and on social media. Despite the alleged robbery and the truth coming out, Sada still denies any involvement and continues to disrespect 42 Dugg. With T Grizzly caught in the middle and already having suffered a loss with his aunt's passing, one might hope that the situation could be resolved peacefully, but egos and pride may make that difficult. Doug's recent experiences have not been very positive, with his street life catching up to him, while Sada, who did not grow up in that environment, manages to stay out of trouble. In May 2020, Doug was arrested on a gun charge that's still pending, and that he's since been released on bail.
Wall Street around 4 p.m. local time and discovered a man grazed by bullets. He was assessed at the scene by Grady EMS, while two other men were shot.
However, this is just the beginning of his problems. Recently, we saw shooting a music video with Roddy Ricch. Some goons fired shots at him. Although some people speculate that Sada may have been involved in the incident, many believe that he is not that much of a gang member and that the situation may have been related to something else entirely. It is difficult to determine who is involved in the ongoing beef and who is not. However, what is clear is that the situation is putting people's lives in danger, and the animosity between the two is only increasing with each new incident. It is important to hope that both parties remain safe, as losing either one would be a significant loss to the city of Detroit.
I'm gonna stop it right there, bruh. Yeah, I gotta get me hip to some more Detroit. Like, you know what's going on, bruh. 'Cause I ain't know none of this. This is crazy. I never knew Sada got robbed. I didn't know Doughboy was beefing with. Hey, bruh, this is real. This is news to me, bruh. Shout out to, I forgot who sent me this in my DM, but shout out to you though, bruh. This is a good video. I need some different stuff. Like, I ain't know about this. I'm a little tapped into Detroit, but like I said, I didn't know 42 Doug was a Crip. I didn't know Sada was a Blood. I didn't know Icewear Vezel was a Crip. I learned something today, y'all. With that being said, man, it's Ty Fetty with the Fetty. Make sure y'all stay smart, man. Stay dangerous. And I'm going to catch y'all next time, bro. I'm gone.